Okay, done. We're live. So it says, anyway. Have you done the video yet? I'll explain. I would like you to do a video. Yeah? It's to be recorded that way. Not this way, but this way. It's called landscape. I want you to record a video. It's one video, but the first bit is where you pretend to get hit by somebody hitting you. So for example, if it was my video, I'd be getting recorded and I'll go and then I would hit it back again. Yeah, so it's only two parts. One, you get hit, and two, you hit it. Kick, punch, jump, punch, doesn't matter. As long as I can see you in the shot. I've given an example already, yeah? I've sent it to mums and dads. So the video will be you getting hit anywhere, doesn't matter, by anything. It could be something, yeah? It could be something being thrown at you. It could be a baby. No. I was going to say, if you got a little baby, your baby could go like that and hit the screen, yeah, instead of you hitting the screen. Obviously, mums and dads are in charge with that. Or it could be you jumping over something and kicking. Whatever you can think of, yeah? The video that I sent mums and dads on the page, that's got some good examples. Obviously, mums and dads have got to look at it first. But there's lots of famous people in that one. And I want you to do me a video, and all our Premier Dojang students will do a video. We put them all together, a bit like the example that was given with the movie stars. Yeah? So we're going to do one like the movie stars. All right, let's start. Chariot, come in. Running back and forwards. Up. Come on, see you running. Or along the way, whatever's easier. Yeah, if it's too short like this, then we're going to do 20 times. I think that's 5. 6. Do it sideways as well. So changing direction like that. And then kick your bum. And then backwards. Just watch out for the furniture and anybody, dogs, cats, baby brothers and sisters, goldfish, mums and dads carrying the dinner. Crossing. And then bounce on the spot. Let's see some punching to the camera. Okay, get the arm going back, big circles. Other one. And then forward. And then forward. Oh, good video of Lucas doing bending ready stance. Yeah, I think it was a minute and something, wasn't it? Yeah, very good posture. Like it. I haven't got one from Gabrielle yet, though. Gabrielle's bending ready stance video. Haven't got it. You got to do me a video of that one. Lucas has done it already. It was very good. All right, so we're going to do a 5th cup move first, and then we'll do a 6th cup move. The reason being, I mean, it's good doing the same stuff all the time, and it's stuff that you have to focus on, right? So your 6th cup, Lucas, and it's good to concentrate on that. But maybe sometimes as well, we look at the next grade up to give you a little look at what's ahead. Yeah, because if you want to get to do those techniques properly, then of course you have to pass your test. So what we're going to do is we're going to do palm hooking block. Gabrielle knows this one, palm hooking block. Now with this one, the easiest way to do it is with a partner, because what you can do is you can grab their arm. Here you can grab their arm and you can feel the right shape that your hand has to be. So I'll try and do it this way. Yeah, it's a bit like holding a cup or a bottle. Yeah, it's a bit like that, isn't it? A bit like holding a cup and a bottle, an imaginary bottle. So when you do this, it's not quite the same, but it's nearly. It actually turns down this way because it's got to grab the forearm. It's got to grab the bicep. It's got to grab the forearm. It's got to grab the person. So this is a grab. This is sombadak, palm, hooking, gocho, sombadak, gocho, maki. It's a block. Using it as a block, all right, or a deflection. So this one here, cross the hands. I'm going to cross my blocking hand on top, but this one's slightly different because it looks like, look, it looks like I'm trying to chop my wrist. I go like this. One. Yeah? Gabrielle can practice this straight away. What I need you to do, Gabrielle, is to be a little bit more like this. Count the elephants. Here, one elephant, two elephant, three elephant. One elephant, two elephant, three elephant. And notice the other hand goes back to the hip. And I'm half facing. I'm not standing this with the belly button forward. I'm half facing. Like a middle block, like a middle inner forearm block, like a knife hand side strike. I'm half facing. So sombadak, dolchomaki. Sombadak, remember belly button, dolchomaki. Palm hooking block. Palm hooking block. We're just doing it this way just now. Remember what I said, if it looks like you've got a bottle or a can there, it's pretty much the same thing. Gabriel knows a bit better because he's been doing it longer, right? But for 6 cups that are trying this, like Lucas is here, I don't know where Adam is. Yeah, holding the bottle or the cup. There we go. And the other hand must be back to the hip. So count the timing as well. 1 elephant, 2 elephant, 3 elephant. Breathe in, breathe out. 1 elephant, 2 elephant, 3 elephant. In. Yeah, count the elephants and make sure you're holding that mug. Or, more correctly, you're holding that person's arm. Yeah, because you've done that. You've hooked it out of the way. You're hooking it out of the way, so they're trying to grab you. They might even be trying to punch you. And what you're trying to do, if you try and punch me with your right hand, then I'm going to block it. I'm going to thumb that gochomaki this way and knock your hand over there. Yeah? I'll give you another few seconds to practice that one. Make sure you're in a walking stance as well, please, Gabrielle. Walking stance, proper technique, proper stance, yeah? All right, stop in there. So that was a new technique for Lucas and anybody else, green belt. Jay sometimes is here, don't know where he's tonight. But sombadak gochomaki. All right? Now, you can practice that again another time, Lucas. That was just a little bit of an insight of what's ahead in the 5th cups. Gabrielle's going to continue with this, but you're going to change it now. You're going to do dolimyo maki. All right? So it's not the same, but if you think about the hands doing that, yeah, that's like the end of dolimyo maki, isn't it? The end of dolimyo maki. See? It's like the end of dolimyo maki, sort of. So when you get to the end of dolimyo maki, you get that little snap and twist, a bit like what you were doing in sombadak gochomaki. Gabrielle is going to do sombadak gochomaki, then bande, connecting motion, so the heels off the ground, and down and punch. So those 3 moves for you, Gabrielle, and for 6 cups, yeah, dolimyo maki, circular block, inner forearm, Anpalmo, dolimyo maki. Inner forearm, circular block. Gabrielle's doing sombadak gochomaki, sombadak gochobandemaki, and then kondichirugi. Yeah. I can only see Gabriel, so I'm going to give him a chance. He's got 3 things to do. Lucas doesn't mess around. He gets stuff done. He's practicing now. I wish he could see you, but Lucas gets stuff done. And don't forget as well, Lucas, other side as well. Try and make that strong. You have one favorite hand. Yeah, your right hand, you use your right hand better. But you've got to try and get your left hand in the right place with as much power as the right hand. And this one, so it's got to be, oh, is it in the right place? Or I've got to move it over there. Where is it? Oh, maybe that's about right, yeah? Maybe that's about right. No higher than the shoulder. Yeah, and in line with the chest. Not the shoulder, not outside the shoulder, should be there. Yeah, just in line with the chest, inside the shoulder. And for Gabrielle, it's this chest line as well. Chest line, same thing, look. And the same with this one, a bit like the Dolimiamaki. Yeah, chest line. There's Lucas's technique, but there's Gabrielle's technique, and then down and punch. So there's 3 techniques for Gabrielle, and then 1 for the Lucas. Come on, Gabrielle, you're not doing much. You're standing there hovering. You should be practicing while I'm talking. It's all right. You practice. Yeah, I might have to put you on the big screen, Gabrielle. I can't see you. I'm going to put you on the big screen so I can see you, right? Wow, there he is. He's getting tall. Come on. 1. Now, your stance is no good. You're not in a walking stance. Yeah? Your stance is too short and too narrow. That's better. Nah. Yeah, you were practicing the easy version. Yeah? You've got plenty of room there. All right, keep it going. Now don't forget, here, 1 elephant, 2 elephant, 3 elephant, 1 elephant, 2 elephant. Because it's connecting motion, you don't stay there too long. So definitely 3 elephants on there so you don't get carried away. And then 1 elephant, 2 elephant. All right? And then Lucas is going to just do 1 elephant, 2 elephants. It's just straight into it, isn't it? 1 elephant, 2 elephant. And get the hands in the right place. Other hand back to the hip. And this one, chest line no higher than the shoulder. Right? And the next one you're going to practice. Keep going just now. I'm going to give you another one to practice. Just 1 more. I think next week's going to be all step sparring. Next week's going to be all step sparring. This week is more techniques. Apart from Wednesday. Wednesday we're going to do kickboxing. Yeah. Rightio. Stop in there then. So Lucas, you'll carry on that in a minute, but Lucas is going to do Dolimiamaki. You hear the breathing. Yeah, very important. Yeah? 1 elephant, 2 elephant. 1 elephant, 2 elephant. 3. Yeah? And it's a reverse punch in 1 yo. Dolimiamaki, low front snap kick. So when you do the kick, it's low front snap kick. Knee to groin height. Yeah? Usually groin height or as high as your hip when you kick. And when you land, it's a reverse punch. Reverse punch. That's for Lucas. Right, Lucas, you can carry on. Do that on both sides, but don't rush it. Don't rush it, okay? And Gabrielle, I want to see that again, Gabrielle. Try on both sides. Only saw it on one side. 1, make sure it's a proper walking stance. So I don't want baby walking stances. Both you and Cameron need to sort your stances out. They're too short and too narrow. All right, so you're taller now. This is part of the problem. You're growing up, and you've got to relearn how tall you are. Your stances have to be relearned every time you grow. Yeah, so it's not your fault, but please bear that in mind. Yeah, go on then. 1, 2, 3, and then the other side. 1, 2, 3. Okay, but watch. 1 is fine. It's in line with the chest. But if I have to get this one in line with the chest, what do I have to do? My heel should be off the ground anyway because it's connecting. I'll move back a bit so you can see. 1, 2, see the heel? We still can't see the heel. There. 1, 2, 3. Yeah? 1, 2, 3. Here? 1, 2, 3. So I'm not doing it soft. You've got to hit something down. If you hit my hand like that, nothing's going to happen. You have to knock it down like this. See how my body follows it. It's like a jerk. Yeah? My body jerks, catches up with my hand. You've got to do that. This technique is to knock and carry someone like that. Yeah? That's how you're going to catch someone out. So the first one, you stop them, that's fine. They try to hit you again, you stop the other hand, and the next time you punch them. But you've got to get a little snappy movement to try and knock them down a wee bit, yeah? Go on, a bit more power from you. Proper stance and a bit of power. Please. I can't, as I said, I can't see Lucas, unfortunately, but I'm trusting that he's working. Remember what I said, though, Lucas? Here. 1. Yeah, a bit of power. You've got to snap the kick out and then punch, land and punch. Get the hand and the breath right with the feet. Foot, hand, and breath. At the same time you land, boom, that's when you punch. A reverse punch, a middle reverse punch. Hitting chest. Right? Gabriel's working hard there. That's a bit more power. Your stance is still a bit narrow though. You're going back to that horrible stance, it's too narrow. You need to measure. Get a piece of string, shoulder width, and then get another piece of string. Not right now though. Not right now. Yeah, so one piece of string, everyone can do this. Shoulder width, and then another piece of string that's 1.5 times your shoulder width. Then you've got 2 pieces of string, and then you can test your stances out. You can test to see if you're doing one walking stance. Yeah, one's shoulder width that way, and 1.5 that way. L stance, 1.5 times your shoulder width. Low stance, use a bit of same string, just a little bit longer. So you can do all these things with 2 pieces of string. One shoulder width apart, and 1.5 times your shoulder width. All right, I think that's what I need to send out next. Next thing I'm going to send out to everybody is stances, all the papers and the stances and the feet pictures and all the rest of it. So you can memorize the stances, how long they are, how wide they are, and how much weight is on each leg. Yeah, hopefully. Lucas is trying hard. Yeah, good stuff. Always. Loads of power. Don't forget both sides there, Lucas. Got to learn that on both sides. All right, we're going to do one more thing. One more. Everybody standing up. You're going to break a board, an imaginary one, but I did this with the yellow belts. They were really good at this. Let's see if you can do the same thing. I want you to do a side kick because I want you to understand something. I think you do anyway. I think you do, but we're going to go through it anyway, right? I'm not going to use this to hit it. I'm just going to use this to demonstrate something, all right? Hopefully you can see that there. Okay, I haven't got a board holder, so I can't show you. But if I'm going to break that, I'm not going to try, because it's very expensive, 50p, right? If I'm going to break that, I don't hit it. It's not enough to just hit it. If I want to break it, I've got to hit through it. Yeah? I don't want you to do this. Well, you could, depends on what mums and dads say. But if you've got, let's say, a Twix or a Kit Kat biscuit, right? if you've got a Twix or a Kit Kat biscuit and you put it on the table, I can't orientate this round, right? So you put it on the table with something there and something there, and you go tap, it's not going to break. If you try to break that biscuit, you don't go tap, you don't go tap. You put your hand through it, don't you? You end up hitting the table, so be very careful, right? You end up hitting the table. So if you're going to break a board, you don't hit the board. It fell over, yeah, but I didn't break it. If I wanted to break it, I would have to kick it right through it, out the other side. Now, I'm going to do a little game with you at the weekend, right? I'll make sure mums and dads have got all the stuff ready. You need to have straws and a potato, right? Straws and a potato. It's going to be a little test for everybody at the weekend, a bit of a game. So help you understand about force and breaking stuff. Yeah? Anyway, oh, I think we're late. We're late. Oh, we've got the other class. Sorry, guys, we're late. Shall I come there? Sorry about that. I was getting carried away then. I was getting into that. I've got to get on to the other class now. They're waiting for me. Well done, everybody, for taking part, for joining in. Keep it going. Send the videos in. Don't forget that toy fight video as well.